everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Aneleya. It is very wonderful to have you here with me today, and I really hope you brought your favorite cozy drink and found a coffee spot to snuggle up so we can get started with this video, or actually this speed build. Today we are actually, as I already said, doing a speed build in The Sims 4. We are in Newcrest actually, and we are building a huge family home. It is actually built on a 40 by 30 lot in Newcrest, and I must say I'm not very good with the big lots, and I am getting out of my comfort zone in a way, because I'm really trying my best to do and build on a bigger lot. Especially now that I'm working on my save file, I will definitely encounter a big lot, even bigger than a 40 by 30, which is very scary for me. I'm more of a smallish builder in that kind of sense. I really love smaller lots, but it's fine, as I already said, you sometimes have to get out of your comfort zone. And to be honest, I think I did a pretty good job. At first it was very overwhelming and I didn't know what to do, how to fill up the space, how to go around it. You will see me struggle with the landscaping and stuff like that, but at the end I really like how it turned out, because I was following the general style that I was going for. If you know maybe that I'm working on my save file, or actually I already released the base game version of the save file, which is just Willow Creek, Newcrest, and Oasis Springs, completely fully remade by me. There's new laws, there's new community lots, there's new townies, and all of the pre-made townies got a makeover with new stories, backstories, and stuff like that. If you're interested, I will leave the link in the description down below for it, so you can check out the video, potentially even check out the save file. Maybe you will like it. But yeah, let's get back to the build. As I already said, it's a huge family home. It has a garage, it has a living room and a kitchen on the first floor, and I think one bathroom. And then going up the second floor, the second floor, there's two bedrooms, one master bedroom, because in this it's of course my videos all over the place. So yes, let me continue with what I started. So there's two bedrooms upstairs, and one is like a master bedroom and another is for a single sim, but it's actually a double bed in just like that bedroom, so it can be even for a couple or something like that. And then in the basement there is another bathroom and two separate rooms. One is like a how do I even call that room? It's like a old room for a struggling artist, and also a room bunch of clutter stuff, because I feel like this family in particular just placed all of the things they don't really need in the basement. And then other room that we have in the basement is just room for their son. And now I will talk about the family and explain you a little bit. So I usually have two types of videos on my channel. There are three types of videos. I introduce the gameplay videos as well as of recently, and I've been loving those as well. But I also have like a gameplay and speed build videos, and just a speed build videos. I decided not to make a gameplay plus a speed build for this, because it's a huge house. It's gonna be pretty much a long video just based on a speed build, because he said it's a very big lot. It took me a whole while to build this. So yeah, I decided to just go with the speed build, but I can go ahead and talk about the family that is living here, because there is a whole lot of drama going in this household. So basically we have the Rowlands are living here. We have the parents, William and Beatrice, and also Beatrice's sister is living with them. Aunt Stevie is living with them. And then we have Brendan, which is a son of William and Beatrice, and he actually was living with his now ex-wife in Willow Creek, but as of recently he also moved back with his parents because he had nowhere to go, because unfortunately he was cheating on his wife Brielle, and now he's back with his parents, but parents are very pissed, very disappointed. And yes, they took him in because he's a family, but you know, they're very madly disappointed. They're very mad, they're very disappointed at him, and oh my goodness, it's like this household is they're like fighting a lot and stuff like that. And Aunt Stevie is actually trying to, you know, bring some happy things into the household, cheer them all up. But yeah, the tensions are really high in this family, and it's not really good. But I wanted to put some drama in my save file as well. Like, not everything is perfect, there's a lot of things going on in the real world. So yeah, I mean, usually Sims is my happy place, and I just love to make wholesome families because life is life as it is. But why not bring some drama in The Sims 4 as well? So yes, there is some drama. We have like cheaters and not very good family dynamics in a way. So yeah, they're living here, and I made this house very personal to them, and especially like with the rooms, we have, as I already said, master bedroom in the upstairs for Beatrice and William. Beatrice absolutely love color pink, so their bedroom is kind of pinkish. It's not really pink, but I put like a curtains pink and lamps and stuff like that because I don't really like to go all the way with the like colors that they like, but just a little bit, like it touches of it in a way. And then for Stevie, Aunt Stevie, she has her own room in the upstairs. As I already said, it has a double bed. It has a bunch of like clutter around, and especially like artwork in a way, just like abandoned artwork, because Aunt Stevie is a struggling artist. She was a very successful artist, but right now she's experiencing somewhat of a creative block, and she also came to live with her sister. She wasn't living with her sister, but she came back, and of course they took her in. They have a huge house, so why not? And everything was kind of good in their lives because before Brandon actually cheated on his wife, and then Brielle also got mad. And Brielle, the ex-wife of Brandon, is actually in a very good relationship with Brandon's parents, with Beatrice and William, but it's kind of hard because Brielle, of course, is very hurt, and she really cannot stand Brandon, and especially because Brandon is also kind of going through a phase where he doesn't even want to see his kids in a way. But I'm pretty sure he will come around it. It's just, you know, a phase, hopefully. So yeah, as I already said, tensions are really high, but Brielle is not like she is still allowing for Brandon's parents to see their grandchildren because they didn't do anything bad to her in a way. Or that's kind of a story that I had in my mind for this family. And yeah, so back to Aunt Stevie. She, in the basement actually, as I already said, a lot of clutter stuff, a lot of abandoned artwork, an easel and stuff like that, because she just put all of her stuff in a basement, hoping one day to return to easel and painting and stuff like that. But for now, she's just kind of enjoying life and trying something else and trying to get out of that creative block in a way. Because even when I have a creative block and I can't build anything in a Sims 4 or in a Sims 2 or whatever, just in a Sims in general, I like to do other stuff and just not to worry too much, just try to do something different. The inspiration comes. I mean, it's a bit different with Aunt Stevie in this case because it was like real job and stuff like that, but yeah, she's still a struggling artist, and I love Aunt Stevie. She's so adorable. I love how I made her. I don't know, there's something so special about her. She's like a quirky sim and she's so cute. I love her style, and yeah, she's adorable in my opinion. I would actually love to play with her, maybe just give her the best life. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, so I told you about the family living here. As I already said, very chaotic. Why not? just put some drama in it. I told you about the house. As I already said, a big house, and we are actually working on a backyard this whole time, and I love their backyard. It's so very nice. I really love how I did it. I love that I used this fence, which is like a debug item, and I just love it overall. As I already said, I really don't like big lots. They make me very stressed, but I did it. I did it, and I really like how it turned out. I really hope you will like it too. I already had actually a question, or is it on the gallery, like this house, and I also got a question like, can you put everything on the gallery so the console players can also play with the save file? And yes, I will definitely be putting everything out and on a gallery, except of the families. Like, I have this problem, I don't know, like I really wanted to place the families with their stories as well if you want to grab them, but I have this problem that is bothering me. First, I do use mods or CC whatever for the cast. I'm not using like overwhelming amount of mods, but I do use defaults, like skin defaults. I'm not using any kind of like additional skin overlays or whatever. I'm just using defaults because I just love Sims to be a little bit more smoother in a way. I don't know. But that is the one thing I put out of the game so I can upload Sims to the gallery. But unfortunately, even when I did that, it was like the modded box on the gallery was ticked on. So I don't know what's up with that. And then when I tried to upload, I was actually the other day I was trying to upload the 𝐻𝐿 when I uploaded the 𝐻𝐿 video, and because right now I'm also working on Magnolia Promenade, I have Get to Work in my game, so base game and Get to Work. It was sticking on the Get to Work as well, and they're completely base game. And if I have, like, for example, all the packs, they would think that I have every single pack, even though I didn't use any of them in the making of The Sims. I hope you're like getting what I'm trying to say. Like, I hope you understand. And that is very frustrating to me because no, I did not use any other pack. I used only base game, and if I try to upload it, it's gonna be under the like CC or the mods section, that first, or the mods category, and then it's gonna be also saying that there is bunch of other packs or just the packs that I currently have in my game. So it's very frustrating, and I cannot now like play with only base game because I did some testing as well. If I go and just basically go back to just playing with the base game, disable all the other packs and stuff like that, or game packs, kits and stuff packs, then all of my work on Get to Work, especially like the hospital that I made and police station that I also remade, it's gonna be just it's gonna be deleted, and I don't want that. I've been working so hard, so I don't know what to do. Maybe give me your suggestions or recommendations. Like, should I just upload them as they are, and once you download them into your game or just into your cast and try to just, you know, give them a makeover or whatever you want to do, they are not gonna have any other packs because I didn't use them, even though they are ticked on that there is used like get together or stuff like that. And I was trying like an option that you can go press on the icon of the get together and see what they are using, and then I get like I can see that they are using some kind of shoes, and I didn't use it. Like, how could I use that if I made them with only base game? I didn't have any other packs. Oh goodness, and that's so frustrating for me, to be honest, because I didn't use anything except for base game. Okay, I'm getting a little bit frustrated as I'm talking about this. So I really hope you understand. I would actually, yeah, you could definitely give me some suggestions, or maybe even help me with saying like, what would you kind of like me to do, in a way, like, do you even want me to upload The Sims, or you don't even want me to upload The Sims? Because as I already said, I will be definitely uploading every single build, but for the builds it doesn't say like you have mods or CC included or any other pack, because of course it recognizes that, at least thankfully. Except of the family photos, I talked about that in my previous video. I actually bought the gods. I have to delete all of the family photos because that is considered CC for some reason, even though it's a feature within the game, within the base game. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I have to keep my eyes on, especially when making a base game and pack-friendly base game or save file. Sorry. So especially when creating a base game or pack-friendly save file, I don't want to have any other things. I just want to have like the base game plus the packs, and that's it. I don't want to have anything else. So yeah, a bit about that. I really hope you understand what I'm trying to say and how frustrating that can be, but it's fine. Let's get back to the house. So for the house, I used mostly like black and white color combo with some, yeah, I think I went only for like black and white combo, and I really like it. I try to give the house personality. I try to go for different color schemes. I really try my best, but still maybe just a little pops of color, you know, as I already said. But I generally just want to keep the things very neutral, very like black and white, brown, beige, green. That's pretty much it. There is a few houses that are like blue or like in a bluish theme or green or something like that, but even a pink. I also made one house very pinkish, but as I said, it depends on the personality, depends on the sims that I make. And something that I really like is making a house based on the sims, and sometimes it's even easier to have a sims ready waiting for the house, so you exactly know what are you gonna be doing, just like this family. Because I first made Brielle and Brandon, they were happily living. They were actually happily living in Willow Creek, and I also wrote out their story like they were a very happy family. They didn't have much, but they made a little cozy little world in Willow Creek. And then Sims, as wild as they are, I was actually building a nightclub in Oasis Springs, and it is like a nightclub gas station, but under the gas station there is like a nightclub, which I thought it could be a very interesting idea, something a bit different for like the base game in a way. And I was going to playtest the build, and there was a bunch of random things or a bunch of random sims and things going on. And I was actually playing with the land grabs, specifically Nancy, I think it is, yeah, specifically Nancy. And I was going for, I was like working on a lore and stuff, because as I already said, if you watched the video, if you didn't, there's a lot of lore in my base game save file. But as I already said, I was kind of working on the lore, and I had to find a victim for Nancy. And she's like cheating on Jeffrey and stuff like that. And I was in that nightclub playtesting and working on a lore, as I already said. Brandon was there, and I was like, no Brandon. He's like a family guy. He loves his family. He has a wife, and he has 2 kids, an infant and a toddler. And I was like, no. But he's the one who actually started cheating on his own. Like, I don't think he has a trait that would be like necessarily something that would lead to cheating on his wife, but he actually was a cheater in his own way, I guess. And he was like willingly going for like romantic interactions and stuff, especially with Nancy, and they just hooked up in a way. And that was like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? Like, I made them a happy family, like what is going on? And at some point at that night, because it was a nightclub, you know, they were like dancing and stuff. Brielle showed up, his wife, his ex-wife now, and it was just like adding up, building a story, and I was like, oh my goodness. And then as I did like one part of the lore with the land grabs, and I also playtested the nightclub, I went back to the Roland's household, to Brendan and Brielle, and they were like very angry. She was very angry at him. She was like so pissed, of course. I mean, she just caught husband cheating in a nightclub, and she was so pissed. I was like, of course they're gonna get a divorce. I'm gonna figure out their story. He's gonna move out and stuff. And then I got an idea that he could have like a family of his own, and she also has a family of her own in the newcrest as well. So they both have like a parents and stuff. And I also got the idea that I could like make a lot of relatives in a way in the Sims for them as well in the other other worlds and stuff like that. And it was wild, and it was giving me so much more inspiration, so much more ideas, and the lore was kind of building itself in a way for some specific families, even though I made it something different. As I already said, they were a wholesome family. I made them to be like a wholesome family, and then oh my goodness, just everything just blew away. He was like a cheater, cheating on his wife. His life was a mess and stuff like that. And even in this house, in the basement, there's his room, and everything is a mess. Like a lot of like different clothes on the ground, a lot of books, a lot of some tinkering stuff that I also placed because he is a computer whiz or something like that, or he is in the tech career. I don't know how it's called exactly. And he loves to do all of that stuff, but you know, it's just he is a mess as a person, as I already said. I really hope he will come around, but that depends. I usually love to say depends on you. If you like to play with the save files, I just leave something for you to decide, like is he gonna be a mess, or he's gonna just find a person that's gonna make him happy, or he's gonna be alone or something like that. Depends on you, as I always say, the player. And also, now that I mentioned another person or stuff like that, he's actually also going out with his neighbor. Yeah, and his neighbor Stella Browning, she also has a very she is also on a breaking point in her marriage, because, or actually she's not really on a breaking point, but she's on non-committal and stuff like that. And she hates the children. She cannot have a connection with her little son and stuff like that. And they also just been like they started going out, and it's wild. It's very wild. So who knows, you know. What I also wanted to say that in the basement, there's, as I already said, there is his room, and I also locked it for only him. Of course, I don't know if that will be available for if you only download this house, but yeah, that's like the wild story that this family has. I just been rumbling about it, and I really hope you like this kind of videos. Like, I decided that if I'm gonna be doing a speedable, I'm just gonna go ahead and yap about anything, explain you the lore. I mean, it's kind of easier for me to do gameplay, but I decided like I can just go ahead and talk about the families and stuff, because all of these houses have some personalities, have families, have like they have a story of their own in a way, if you get what I'm trying to say. So I feel like it would be like, it's easy for me to even yap like this about the families that kind of exist and that have a lot of things going on. And the more I play with these families, the more wild it gets, to be honest. Like, there's so much things going on, and I just absolutely love it. I'm usually just like a wholesome family kind of player. I love that kind of gameplay, and I don't really like drama in a way, like, especially not cheating and stuff like that. I do not really like that, but I don't know, it's unfortunately for some it's a part of life. I don't like that, and I think it's a absolutely wrong thing to cheat on anybody. But unfortunately, as I already said, there are stories like that, so not everything can be perfect, right? Even though I said that a few times on my channel, I really like to make this channel a happy place because, you know, life is a life thing and not everything is perfect, but at least in here I can have my happy place. And with these sims we can do practically whatever we want and create our own stories and imagination and stuff like that. And that's something that is very, very precious about the sims. You can just build and create whatever do you want. But anyways, I've been yapping a whole lot. I really hope you like this video, you will like this speed build, you like this family. As I already said, even though they are a mess, everything can be fixed in life, even the mistakes, if you really want to. Like, I feel like if you really want to make up to someone, or like in any case, not just like whatever it is, if you want to make up for something, if you really care about the person, whatever mistake it's made, it can work around it. But just if you want to. Like, if you don't want to, if you don't care, if you don't call, if you don't try to communicate it, I don't think that. Yeah. Anyways, where did I went to? Okay, I think I'm just gonna like stop myself over here. I've been yapping a whole lot, and I really hope you will like this kind of videos, or actually just a speed buzz but with me yapping a whole lot. And I guess I just love to hang out with you guys. So yeah, as I already said, I will stop myself now. Definitely thank you so much for watching. I really hope you like this video. And this house, it will be up on a gallery under my gallery ID, which is aneleya. And yeah, I will leave you now to watch the rest of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye everyone.